On the news this morning, Governor Soludo reiterates continued partnership with donor agencies. Anambra State House of Assembly expedites reading of Anambra State 2025 Appropriation Bill. Nigerian Army kills notorious terrorists in Yobe. Death toll rises to 43 in Pakistan civil unrest. Hello, beautiful morning to you and welcome to Breakfast News at 8. I am David Opopasele. We begin from here where about 6 kilometers of roads are to be constructed in all the local government areas of the state through the Rural Access and Agricultural Marketing Project, RAMP. This was revealed in Oka during a stakeholders workshop and key players in RAMP organized by the state coordinator of RAMP in Anambra State, Professor Chukwuemeka Orapwe. Correspondent Ngozi Obleri has the rest of the story.
Event. Governor Chukwuma Soludo, represented by his chief of staff, Mr. Ernest Ezajoyi, said that relationship with donor agencies has been very beneficial to the state, which was why he wasted no time in paying counterpart funds to ensure that Anambra have access to such support.
Thank you for coming to our rescue, and I hope that the journey we've started, we will get it completed.
Earlier, the national coordinator of RAMP, Engineer Mohammed Bodinga, represented by the national RAMP auditor, Mr. Emmanuel Agu, highlighted various steps taken to ensure that the project is domesticated in Anambra, saying that the agreement has been signed while they await approval from Federal Executive Council before other processes will follow suit and then the implementation proper.
When we have a dedicated office with internet facilities, the people operating the project at any time, you have to be checking your mail.
One project that will touch the rural population directly, by creating access roads to the farms and to the markets, providing some storage and processing facilities at the market hubs.
Ease of transportation of farm produce to the market. It will make life easy for the farmers, and also people will be getting the items fresh directly from the farm.
In Oka, I am Ngozi Obleri for ABS News.
The alumni students of Basden Special School Isulo in Orumba South local government areas called for attention on the school's dilapidated state. They made the call during a symposium organized by the alumni in the school. Our correspondent, Kenneth Kuchkwode, has the details.
According to Mrs. Lillian Ivuhire, a legal practitioner and also president, Basden Memorial Special Education Center Alumni Association, revealed that the school was established in 1996 at Isulo, Orumba South Council area to cater for the needs of the blind, deaf, and dumb.
I encourage everyone to join us in advocating for inclusive education and digital literacy. We seek for collaboration to support our alumni members in secondary education, university, and workforce.
In a lecture, the Dean, Faculty of Education, Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Oka, Professor Vivian Nwobu, represented by Dr. Victor Agubo, emphasized that government, NGOs, and individuals must join hands through adequate funding to help those with special needs and avoid segregation and stigma for such persons.
Now we are calling on well-meaning Nigerian businesses, NGOs, government, because we know government cannot do it all. Some of their facilities are without doors. Some of them are without windows and without roof, making the students vulnerable.
The chairman, Disability Rights Commission, Barrister Chuks Ezewuzie, represented by Mr. Ume Obonna, remarked that education is a universal right for every child, and the event is apt in articulating needs and called for adequate trained teachers and tools to enhance the education of persons with special needs. The event featured music, dance, and educative performances by pupils and students with special needs. In Oka, it's been Kenechukwu Chukwudi for ABS News.
A bill seeking to authorize the sum of 606,991,849,118 naira and 16 kobo for the services of the Anambra State government for the fiscal year ending December 31, 2025 has passed its second reading at the Anambra State House of Assembly. The bill was debated extensively during plenary session following a motion moved by the majority leader and member representing Ekwusigo constituency, Sir Ikenna Fodeme. Correspondent Emmanuel Chibata filed the report, now taken from our studios.
Speaking on the importance of the bill, Sir Ikenna described it as a critical step towards achieving the goals of the state Gear 2.0 agenda.
It's the duty of Anambra State House of Assembly to look into this bill and activate it so that everything the executives have in mind and plans and agendas of Gear 2.0 will be achieved.
In their contributions, the member representing Agwata Constituency 1, Honorable Anayo Opaleke, the member representing Orumba South Constituency, Engineer Imanwafo, and Barrister Obinweke, representing Anambra East Constituency, commended the governor's draft estimate and highlighted its alignment with the state's vision and commitment to improving the welfare of Anambra.
The budget size and from the budget expectations, we believe by the end of 2025, it will be a very clear evidence that the state is ready to work, and at the same time, the international cargo airport will start up effectively.
The Speaker of the House, Right Honorable Somtochukwu Udeze, referred the bill to the House Committee on Finance and Appropriation for further scrutiny and urged the committee to expedite its report to facilitate the bill's timely passage.
Please, the two committees, within 3 weeks, please report back to the House. Of Anambra State Operation Bill 2025, say aye. Aye. Those against saying the ayes have it.
The second reading was supported through a voice vote by the lawmakers.
Population Commission has launched the 2024 Verbal and Data Social Autopsy VASA study, which is a crucial survey designed to provide insights into the causes of under 5 and maternal deaths in various communities. Briefing the media at the NPC State Headquarters in Awka, the Federal Commissioner representing Anambra State, Mr. Chide Zoke, represented by the State Director of the Commission, Dr. Kinsley Okereke, who said that the Commission, in collaboration with the Federal Ministry of Health, is implementing the nationwide study which builds on previous efforts from 2014 and 2019, which provided valuable information that helps to shape health policies and interventions aimed at reducing preventable deaths. Our correspondent, Chibuzo Okoye, has the details.
He explained that the study is a follow-up to the 2023-2024 Nigerian Demographic and Health Survey (NDHS) that was conducted in May this year, and that the Commission will be going back to the NDHS household to ask for information that will help the government to understand and plan to address the biomedical and social causes of death of children under age 5 and women of reproductive age. According to Mr. Ezoke, field work for the study will be conducted in selected communities throughout Anambra between 4th November to 15th December 2024, and that their data collectors will visit households to conduct interviews with family members, gathering information that will help them understand the circumstances surrounding maternal and child deaths, and that the process requires the cooperation and support of every individual and community in the 17 local government areas that it will be carried out in Anambra State.
And we are confident that this collaboration will once again ensure success for the VASA study. This study will collect essential data on both maternal and child mortality, focusing on the social and health-related factors that contribute to these tragic losses.
In Awka, this is Chibuzo Okoye for ABS News.
The governor of Anambra State, Professor Chuma Soludo, received Nigerians from far and near who came to bid farewell to the late senator that represented Anambra South at the National Assembly, Dr. Ifeanyi Uba. A burial mass was held in the late senator's honor at St. Peter the Claver Catholic Church, Umuanuka, Otolo Nnewi. Our government house correspondent, Ejika Abana, filed in this report.
Udo described the late Uba as a younger brother and friend who was full of life, saying that his death should be a constant reminder to everyone that life is ephemeral. In a homily, Peter Cardinal Opaleke, who hinted that the Mass is held to provide spiritual support for the dead, reminded the congregation that always there are people around them in the society who needs their help and support. The Oba family members, prominent Nigerians from within and outside the state, including senators, priests, including Catholic Bishop of Nnewi Diocese, Most Reverend Jonas Benson Okoye, all attended the funeral mass.
Troops of the Nigerian army have successfully neutralized a notorious terrorist commander, Munzuru Yar'Adua, in Yobe State, along with 114 other militants during a series of strategic operations across the country. Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Edward Buba, made the announcement during a press briefing in Abuja detailing the military's achievements over the past week. Major Buba stated that troops targeted terrorist logistics hubs and other facilities tied to insurgent activities with a focus on dismantling operational capabilities and disrupting terror networks. Children in Anambra yesterday at ABS corporate headquarters in Oka joined their counterparts across the globe in celebrating the 2024 World Children's Day with the theme Listening to the Future. The event that featured special activities such as palm print game, dancing, drawing, among others, was convened by the Managing Director of Anambra Broadcasting Service, ABS, Mr. Chris Molopu. In his remark, the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, the UNICEF Chief Desk Officer in Anambra, Mrs. Frank Amadike, said the day serves to recognize the non-negotiable rights of children all over the world and to give them the opportunity to express themselves. The death toll from 2 attacks in northwest Pakistan has risen to 43, authorities say, as they imposed a curfew and suspended mobile service in the remote mountainous district. Gunmen opened fire on 2 separate convoys of Shiite Muslims traveling with police escorts in Kurram, a district of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province near the Afghanistan border, with a history of bloody sectarian violence. For several months, clashes have again erupted between Sunni and Shiite Muslim tribes in the area, which was formerly semi-autonomous. In sports, Mondo Odige has resigned from his position as the technical advisor of Nigeria Premier Football League MPFL side Bendel Insurance. Odige, according to reports, tendered his resignation to the club secretary, Mr. Charles Hihiban, in Benin City. Bendel Insurance has endured a poor start to the 2024-2025 campaign. The Benin Arsenals has managed to record 3 wins, 3 draws and 6 defeats in 12 games this season. Bendel Insurance are bottom of the league table with 12 points. Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from many parts of the world by liking our Facebook page at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube at ABS Television, Oka. You can follow us on X at ABS Radio TV and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. Before we go, here are the main points again. We told you that Governor Soludo has reiterated his continued partnership with donor agencies as Anambra State House of Assembly expedites reading of Anambra State 2025 Appropriation Bill. We also told you that the Nigerian army has killed a notorious terrorist leader in Yobe as death toll rises to 43 in Pakistan's civil unrest. And that's the news this morning. Thanks for joining us. I am David Okbokwasile.